Hey guys, Saturday, October 11th, starting out here at Lake Durant. Gonna go to Lake Placid, gonna finish my NPT trail hike. It's getting cold, just got dropped off, said our goodbyes, and I'm headed north. So this is kind of a neat little section. Just left Turrell Pond and headed towards a high point on, I don't know if it's Blue Mountain or one of them on there. Kind of looking forward to it so I can get it over with. Head back down the other side, get up around Long Lake, and then maybe tomorrow I can motor. I'm feeling pretty good. Trail's in pretty good shape. I'm tired. Long night last night. Hats off to my brother, man. He really pulled it through on this one. I didn't expect anybody to bring me up here, and I mentioned it to him, and he volunteered. And stand-up guy right there, man. Drive 5 hours out of your way to take your brother hiking, and then 5 hours back. Sleep in the car, freezing your ass off. I love you, man, and I owe you big time. Thank you. Check this place out. Crazy. There's where we came from. Trees and trees and a few mountains, and there's where we're going. That away. Woo-hoo. Fun, fun, fun. Thought I'd stop and take a video. Let my heart slow down. So we're gaining some elevation now. I don't know, you probably can't see it very well, but way off in the distance you can see the mountains that we went around earlier today. And now this last big push up over this last ridge is just pretty much straight up. Well, it's not straight up, but it's just goes straight over the top, you know. There's not a lot of switchbacks and stuff. No bullshitting around, it's just up over the top. And it's tough. I'm sweating. I'm trying to slow down a little bit. Let my body, you know, not sweat quite so much, but it's tough when you're doing this. We're at 2,900 feet, which isn't really that high, but we started out this morning, I guess, at 1678, something like that. I don't know. So this is where we're headed. Up there. I think we're almost done. I can see the, I don't know, I can see what looks to be maybe the top. That'd be nice so I can sit down for a minute. From there we got 4, 5, 6 miles left in the day, so something like that. Alright, I think we reached the top. My watch says 3,051 feet. I don't know how accurate it is, but I know that the summits of these places don't give up their secrets without a lot of work, and that was no exception. It wasn't super horrible, but it was steady, and it's been steady since I stopped for breakfast at 9:30. So I said I was going to reach the summit at 12 o'clock. It's 12:04. Did pretty good. So 2.5 hours of steady climbing uphill. It's tough, but you don't get rewarded here. There's really no views. There's no big vistas. You know, it's not like some of the other high peaks. This is just the highest point on this trail, and it happens to be that you can't see anything. I can see the valley below, so you know, Long Lake's down that way somewhere, probably down about where I'm pointing the camera. Long Lake is about, I don't know, 4 miles away, I guess. So you'd probably be able to see it if there wasn't so many trees. But, and then we came from that way about, I don't know, 10 miles ago, I guess. 10.2 miles, so we're doing pretty good. So we're approaching Long Lake. Not too sure how much farther we got, but it's typical of this stuff is typical as you get closer to a road crossing. The trail usually widens out. Well, we're gonna take a little bit of a turn here and go this way. But that right there is kind of typical of what happens to the trail when you get closer to roads or towns or, you know, places of easy access. Most of the time the trail turns into like an actual road. And where it's not an actual road, it becomes really wide because obviously people can access it easier, you know, if they want to go in for a quick overnight or something. So, but alright, that's all I wanted. Alright guys, I just registered out of that section. From Lake Durant to 28 North at Long Lake is done for me. So it's another win in my book. I'm getting tired, so I gotta get to camp. So I got a little bit of a road walk, and then a mile and a half, I guess, and then we'll make camp. Look at this shit. Caitlin Bay 1.1, shaded clearing 11.6, and Lake Placid 36.4. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh. Somebody's got a key hanging. Must have lost it. Bridge is out. It's nice that they let you know before you hike the section and then find out. That'd be not good. Well, how's it going? Made it 16.8 miles, I guess, over the highest part of the trail. and made it over the top, down the bottom, crossed 28 north, and hiked in about 1.1 miles to Catlin Bay. You can see the lake is, I'm not a liar, I promise you there's water right there. Long lake. And I got a fire going. Doesn't look like it's going very good, but it's coming. Drying out some stuff. Got my dinner. Hot water's all boiled. Got some hot chocolate. And it is 5 o'clock. 6 minutes after 5. On this map, this is where I am here. And tomorrow I'm gonna go all the way along Long Lake, cut into the interior, through Cold River, Seward. I'm thinking maybe staying here. If not, I'm gonna go up, stay at Duck Hole. And then from Duck Hole out, 12.2 miles. So that's my my goal, I guess, is to leave here by 1 o'clock on Monday. Don't know if it'll happen. We'll see. I'm gonna eat some dinner, watch my boots burn a little more, and we'll talk to you later. This is Long Lake. It's the last bit of civilization you'll see on this trail hiking north. Till you get to Lake Placid, 36 miles away. So I'm soaking it up. You can hear people talking on the other shore. There's boats. A lot of planes taking off out of here. And the sun's finally come out. So. You have to take my word for it. There are houses over on the other side. You can kind of see them. You can hear people talking too. There's one there. Sunday morning, 7:23. Camp number 1's all broke down. We're ready to hit the trail. I think I got a lot of miles to cover today, so let's get going. It's cold. Not as cold as yesterday morning. Got down to about 33. Yesterday morning I had frost, so hopefully it's not as cold as it was yesterday. See you guys later. So this is kind of cool. The trail's kind of been rerouted here by just people finding their own way across this beaver dam. Looks like they did a number. The trail used to be up in there somewhere, and it's rerouted around this. Do what you gotta do to get through, right? Pretty neat. I haven't taken very many pictures or videos today. There's just not a whole lot to take pictures of. There's only so many streams you can get on camera, rocks and trees. It doesn't change. That's a nice sign somebody made. 406 yards. You know what that means? Plumley's is the last lean-to on Long Lake, so we'll be heading into the interior. I didn't realize I'd come so far. It's only 9:50. Been walking two hours and 20 minutes, and I've covered almost the whole length of Long Lake. Alright guys, been walking for 2 hours and 25 minutes, and according to the sign, covered 6.5 miles. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So, gonna have lunch at Cold River. It's another 5 miles, so got another 2 hours to go. It's 10 o'clock, that'll put me right at lunchtime. So, this is official, we're leaving the Long Lake section, so we're headed to Shattuck Clearing. 4.1 miles away. Lake Placid, 28.8. We're honing in, we're honing in. Here we go, boys, here we go. I just crossed the vat. That's gotta be the hardest water crossing I've had yet, because it's deep on both sides and there's nothing really to balance yourself with. Just a couple logs. Crazy. I don't know, beavers got backed up in here too. Crazy. That's Shattuck Clearing right there. So, I'm gonna take lunch here, one of these two lean-tos, and then camp is at Oaluska, or if I'm feeling really frisky, I'll head on to Duck Hole. And that'll leave me 12 miles for tomorrow to do, which I can do by noon, which is 1 o'clock, noon, 1 o'clock, which is what I want to get out of here. So we'll keep walking. Gonna eat some lunch. Cold River. We'll see you there. Just came across this picnic table in the woods, just north of Shattuck Clearing. I hope they made it here. I wouldn't want to carry it in. This is Cold River. Mind heights, but that was a long ways up and that thing was shaking. There's a shelter right here on the I'm gonna park my ass here for a few minutes. Cold River. Nice. Lunchtime. Hey guys, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the Cold River about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile upstream from where I took the last videos. And it's about, I don't know, at least 2.5 times as wide as it was back there. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, this is a spot I've been waiting to see. This is Rondu's Hermitage. Just some remnants of a guy that lived here. He's a hermit of Cold River from 1912 to 1950. The sign says Rondu, Hermit of Cold River, 1912 to 1950. And guys that are hiking around here or whatever, they find old remnants that could have been his, and they put him here. I guess he lived in this area. So, pretty cool. One of a handful of things on the trail that everybody wants to see. Rondu's Hermitage. I guess that's what you call it. So, I bid you well, Rondu. Thanks for living here. I ran into some folks back at the Owaluska shelter that I was going to stay at, and they asked where I came from, and I told them. They said, "What's that, 10 miles away?" I said, "No, about 16. They couldn't believe it. They said, "Well, I gotta go to Duck Hole, so it's be 22 or so for the day." Just could not believe that somebody would want to hike so far in one day. I can't either. This is, although it's easier than the last time I tried a big mile day, it's still tough. I think we got enough firewood on the beach. Oh, they couldn't make me happy. And nobody's here. And that made me happy too. Happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. I'll see you when we get there. Happy, happy. Alright, it's the end of Sunday, 6:08. I managed to walk 22.8 miles today, something like that. Make it to camp before sun went down, find firewood, start me a fire, boil some water. Dinner's cooking, rehydrating. I got pretty much my entire camp set up. It's starting to cool down now, but I'm ready. There's home for night number 2 and the final night on the Northville Placid Trail. We're at duck hole number 1. You see my downy goodness in there. My tarp has been awesome. I'm gonna have to run down by the river, see if I can get some more driftwood. There's a ton of it down there. I'm kind of burning through this wood pretty quick. Just trying to get my second pot of water to boil. But yeah, so all in all, it's a good day. You see the scenery behind me. What more can you ask for? You know, I worked my ass off to get here, you know, and it's quite the place. Rob said it was gonna be. He wasn't lying. It's nice. And I'm glad I hiked the extra six and a half miles to get here to see it. It's Monday morning. It's about 7:30, 7:29 to be exact. I got to get a little bit of water. I just wanted to show you one last look around Duck Hole. Absolutely gorgeous place. I can only imagine what it looked like before the dam blew out. I mean, you can think where the water level is on those boards over there. I would be up to my probably neck in water right now. So all this right here would have been water. So, but, oh wow, it's still beautiful. It's just got a different sort of feel to it. So, that's it folks, Duck Hole. I'm gonna grab some water and we're gonna do some walking. Check out the burl on that tree. I think it must be 5 foot tall and 5 or 6 foot across. Holy moly. Hey guys, been walking for about an hour and the wind's starting to pick up. I can hear it up the mountain right over here. Looks like a pretty significant size hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. And the winds are really whipping up there. And by the looks of all these dead down trees in this section, I just soon get the hell out of here before one of these things falls over on me. The trail's tough. This is a tougher section. The last hour has been. It's cooler out, but it's a lot more demanding trail. I don't know what we got going on here. So, yeah, I don't know. See that, guys? Averyville Road, 6.5 more miles. 6.5 more miles, baby. Woo! I'm a happy hiker. Alright, I got about 5 miles left to go to the end of the trail, and I wanted to take this opportunity to give my thanks to everybody in my life that made this hike possible. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the good Lord up above for not only giving me the opportunity to come out here, but to keep me safe while I'm out here. Through His blessings, everything's possible. I'd also like to thank sun right here. I'd also like to thank my mom and dad for not worrying so much while I'm out here. My brother for giving me a ride up despite the long drive back for you. I know it's tough and I appreciate it a lot. Rob, thanks for inspiring me to come out and do this. If I hadn't talked to you, I don't think I would have done it. But you motivate me. You inspire me to do this stuff. So, thank you. And I guess last but not least is my wife and kids. My kids, thanks for inspiring me to be something more, to do something better. I look at you and I see all the possibilities that you have in your life, and it makes me want to do more with mine. And I thank you for that. I love each and every one of you, and I'm very proud of all of you. And my wife, thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for always being there for me, putting up with my wild ideas. Thanks for letting me do this, because it's taught me a lot about myself. Without your help and support, all of you guys, I couldn't have done this. It's been really tough. It's a mental and physical battle every day. But it's the thoughts of you that keep me moving one foot in front of the other. And it's the only way to get out of this. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Man, I wish you guys could smell this. Unreal. Wish they could get that into a bottle somehow. Crazy. It smells. Oh. I don't know. The things you think of. Alright, this is the last 100 feet of the trail. And there's the same sign that was on the other end. There, I made it full circle. And that is my last step on the trail. truck's still here. There's the sign. Been a long, strange trip. I'm glad it's over.